what is up? Welcome to episode 33 of the Sports Heads. I'm your boy BF, and yes, I am on screen so far by myself because as of just before showtime, no Andrew yet. But we'll get to that. We do have some friends backstage, and we're basically stalling for him. Happy Friday, episode 33 of the Sports Heads. Welcome, friends, once again. Yep, Andrew throwing your boy Bobby off, throwing your boy BF off by not being here. We hope you had a good week. We hope you're ready for the weekend. Shout out Jerry. I see Jerry in the chat already. Let's say hello to some of our comments. My boy BF Goodrich. Hey, what's up, Jerry? Like I said, I like that. Let's see. I could say that I'm tired of that comment. There you go. I'm tired of that. Ha-ha. Oh, the crowd love it. Okay. Hey, Jerry. I responded in kind. Absolutely. What's up? Almost showtime. Grab your drinks and grab your snacks. Faux show, Jerry. Faux show. I hope you got it now. I have my Tito's. Superstitious. Anyone? Not so much, Jerry. Talking about the Friday 13th thing. I am not the biggest superstitious person myself. I guess if you live through enough Friday the 13th. I mean, obviously you have too, sir, that I don't know how you feel about it, but so far so good. So far so good with the Friday the 13th. We got Jordan. Shout out our friend Jordan. Hello, buddy. Good to see you again. Happy Friday. And welcome, yes. Okay. All right, now where I hear some beeps, boops, and bops backstage, and I see our friends are here, shout out to the 7 people that have joined us here on this Friday night for episode 33 of the Sports Heads. We're ready to have fun with you. Let's see. Let's bring my co-host in. Let's see. I got a camera on, but I don't see a head in. We're going to take our chances here. Oh, I see a head now. He's moving it. All right. Let's say hello to our friend and our TGB sports director and co-host. Let's say hello to Andrew. What's up, bro?
Sorry I'm late. I was having dinner. We had late dinner.
Yeah, I know. You were saying that. So right before we came on, good 45 minutes before we came on, Andrew and I were trying to type in codes and be technical and whatnot, copy, paste, and all that stuff to get this show streaming on Andrew's YouTube tonight. So I'm sure he's curious about that as well. So if we don't get that working right this week, Andrew, I think we're on the right path, bro. We're going to figure it out. So, yep, hopefully that's there.
It's showing I'm live.
I don't know. Bobbynic's going to check, and we're going to check in with him right now. Let's say hello to our chat moderator and our friend and executive producer of TGB, Bobbynic Havens. What's up, Bobbynic?
Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Friday the 13th.
Aha, yes. That's what Jerry was saying. Superstitious, anyone?
Showing I'm live.
Is it showing you're live?
I am not seeing anything that says you are live, Andrew. So I don't know.
Wow. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if it shows up post after the live. Maybe it'll post or something like that. We'll figure out this technical stuff. And pretty soon we're not only on the Facebook TGB Sports Heads podcast group, but we're also on my channel, on the Archer Comic channel, the BF Bobby Fran, and we're trying to be on Andrew's channel. So we're going to try to have 3 outlets for the channel for you, for the show. Let's see what we got here. I see 3 live beings. Yes, you do. Yeah, I got a couple more for you. Jerry, all 3 live. Okay. All right, now let's bring on our next friend. Let's say hello to our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. What's up, Scott? Yeah, that's kind of been the
Oh, shit. He's got an inhaler.
hitting the Primatine mist.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So right before the show started, Scott was telling me backstage that he was not feeling so good. Kind of a little under the weather, huh?
Yeah, I've got cold.
Yep.
And Andrew gave me his germs.
They gave you the virus, huh? Gave you the virus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more person backstage. Let's bring in our friend and graphic designer. Let's say hello to Stormy.
Hey. Oh, love the background.
Oh, somebody's rocking.
Nice.
Look at this. All right. I got to get a big screen of this. Let's see. Solo layout. How you doing, Stormy?
Out, I think I've got to figure out this mic.
Let's see.
Now you look really good, Stormy. Do you actually have a green screen behind you?
Yes.
You do, yeah.
And I see a purple lit up mic here.
Hi, Bobby.
Yeah, but I don't know how to work the microphone.
What?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta so you have it. You got to plug into your phone, or you got to plug into your PC.
Into my PC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it happens to us too, where you got to make sure your mic's on because sometimes your computer mic will be the override. So, but yeah.
Who's on your phone?
There's always a learning curve with all this stuff, but your green screen looks great. I like that background. Excellent.
Yeah, man.
Uh-oh.
Bobby!
Is that our friend Cody, man?
Hey, Cody!
Bobby!
Let's check in with the coaster. Cody!
Hi, boyfriend.
Good evening. There he is.
Hi, boyfriend.
How you doing tonight, buddy? Did you just get done eating dinner with Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you have?
Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. Is that what you all had?
Yep.
All right. That's good, man. Well, I hope you're having a good night so far, buddy.
Guys,
see ya.
Wall's not playing anymore. No more Packers anymore.
No more Packers, is that what you said?
Yeah, no, we done now. We done.
Yeah, out of the playoffs, unfortunately. That's not very often.
Now the Brewers starting noon soon. Yeah. Now the Brewers start soon though.
Yeah, I know Andrew's already talking about baseball. He can't wait till the spring.
Right, boyfriend.
Hi, boyfriend. Well, it's good to see you, Cody. Good evening. Welcome. We're doing episode 33 of the Sports Heads, brother. All right, Andrew. Well, how you doing tonight? Let's get with you real quick, and then we'll start the show. Doing all right?
Little uncertainty about my mom right now. She's on new anti-rejection. Good night, boyfriend.
Good night, boyfriend. Bye, Cody.
Bye, boyfriend.
She's on anti-rejection medicine, you were saying?
For her kidney. And
Oh.
not bringing her blood pressure down, so that's kind of scary.
Well, that's unfortunate. I hope they get that under control soon.
What do you say, Andrew? So, what do you say, Andrew? What do you say? Excuse me.
Mr. Manners over there, huh?
Hey, Andrew, you might have to want to pull your mic closer there, brother.
Yeah, you sound like you're fucking 10 miles away from it.
I'm here.
Hey, there
we go.
Now we're cooking with gas. There we go, brother. All right, so we got a lot of stories in the hopper tonight, Andrew. We're going to start off talking about the NFL playoffs, the wild card round this weekend.
Yep.
You ready to do that?
Yep.
All right, well, let's go, bro. All right, so the first thing we have right here, our first story this evening, is the playoffs, Andrew. What games are you looking forward to the most? We got some games tomorrow and some games on Sunday. Tomorrow's games are the Seahawks and the 49ers and the Chargers and the Jags.
Oh, really? Who you got?
All right, well, Seahawks and the 49ers play at 4:30. I like the 49ers. They've been pretty strong defense, and they're good playing against the Seahawks teams with like a Geno Smith, so I'm liking 49ers. What do you think in that game?
What's the spread on that shit?
I currently don't have spreads in front of me, Andrew. And then the late game, the 8:15 game tomorrow is the Chargers at the Jaguars. What do you think about that one?
Hot take. I think the Jaguars are AFC Championship material.
Whoa, that is a hell of a hot take, Andrew.
Oh.
Wow, you went already champion. Like, I would pick the Jags to beat the Chargers tomorrow. I think they are going to kind of surprise some people, and I think they're going to beat the Chargers. I just have a weird feeling, but I'm not going AFC champion. I'm not, but that's all you. Shout out to the 5 people watching this evening. Good evening. Episode 33 of the Sports Heads.
I'm rolling with Tony Khan's team.
You're rolling with Tony Khan's too, yes. Tony Khan, his family not only owns the Jaguars, but they also own AEW Wrestling. And what he says, Niners are 9.5 favorites. Is that what it says? Don't have my eyeglasses on. Yes, 9s are 9.5 favorites. What do you think about that, Andrew? I'm not much for playing spreads. I'm just
I'm gonna raise that by 14.
14. Oh, he's saying 2 full touchdowns.
Man.
Well, he's spreading it. Somebody I'm going to take that bet. Chargers are 2.5. Thanks, Jordan. He's giving us that background, giving them point spreads. Thanks, Jordan.
We
So
also got
2.5. Yeah,
Kathy. We also got
Oh.
Kathy in the chat.
Thank you for telling me there, Bobbynic. Appreciate you.
Hello, Kathy.
Like that, Stormy. Looks like she is in a sunny, warm baseball game. Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. That's cool. Not reporting. Well, if she is reporting from a undisclosed location, it's truly undisclosed now. She could be in a closet or anywhere. It look fine.
Yeah.
All right, so
Looking good. Oh, Tina. Tina's here
thanks
too.
for checking in. Let's
So
see.
as of now, the whole moving thing might be up in the air, depending on how.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, I hope for many reasons that your mom's health betters for her own sake and for you, bro. Let's see. My sister's saying hello, and Tina is saying hi. Oh, well, hello. Good evening. Good to have family and friends. You're all family. You're all friends. What does that one say? Having trouble streaming. Destination. I'll keep trying. They're saying they're having trouble streaming yours, Andrew. So we'll have to get into that another time after the show, bro. All right. So with the Jaguars spread being 2.5, like he said, what do you think about that game?
It might be close. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a close game, but I think the Jaguars, are gonna.
All right, Jags. I think they're going to surprise. But yeah, Andrew's got them going all the way to the AFC Championship game. That's amazing. All right, bro. Well, I'm going to be interested to see if your prediction comes true.
If you're right off shit.
Scott.
What's he doing? Oh, Jesus. I hate when you have those colds that bad.
It's either that or you guys got to listen to me snort.
That's right. You sound like
This
Rudolph when
isn't
she
better.
goes, I'm cute. I'm cute. She says, I'm cute.
You should
Poor dude. Scott,
you should just put tampons up your nose, then that'll really take care of it.
I think it kind of looks like you did from a distance, doesn't it?
They're very absorbent. I've learned.
This works
He
fine.
looks like some kind of sick flu walrus or something. All right. Let's see. Hey, don't make you cough. I appreciate it. This is how much my boy likes hanging out with us. Oh, he had to go off camera. He said he was going to have to hit the cough button many times tonight. Let's see. Bobby has done. Yes, I have done that. Yeah, where you're just so sick, you just stuff the tissues. You just give up. You stuff the tissues up your nose because you get tired of chasing it. So I feel for you, bro, and I appreciate you being here, even though you're not feeling good. Hey, Andrew. Remember before the show they talked about the Bills signed a wide receiver back to their roster. You remember who that was? Cole Beasley. He has a history with that team, right? He's been around the league for a while. Are you familiar with him?
The funny thing is, let me share with you his timeline. Retired after the whole Tom Brady incident. After he played for the Bucks for a game, I believe. And wanted to spend more time with the
family in air quotes, right? More time with the family, right? But then they come out of retirement, and now they've since re-signed him. He's going to be a part of their playoff run. I think he's like that tricky slot receiver. He's going to make a couple key catches in these games, I think, Andrew.
I think he's the Julian Edelman of the NFL right now.
You're right. He's for those people who don't know, Julian Edelman was a smaller of build, like below 6 foot or below wide receiver, but highly effective. And Cole Beasley is much the same way as Julian Edelman. And I think he is a Wes Welker. That's right. Julian Edelman, Wes Welker. Very good pool there, Scott. Yep. And Edelman and Welker were both former New England Patriots. Yep. So, yeah, these smaller, below 6 foot wide receivers that really kind of get down there in crunch time and make some key catches. So Cole Beasley is signed again, even though they have Stephon Diggs and they have Gabriel Davis. Now they have Cole Beasley. So I think he's going to make an impact, Andrew. All right. And on to our next story.
Any word on Deshaun Lamar?
On Lamar, no. I mean, all the social media buzz is that Lamar Jackson is leaning towards not playing, Andrew. What do you think about that? I mean, he's been nursing a knee injury.
Pussy.
That's the quick analysis of it. So here's my thinking, Andrew. So here's a guy who's coming off of a knee injury who most of the time, if he was under contract, he probably would have pushed himself to play in the playoffs. But because he's going to be a free agent next year, he can't afford to go out there hurt. So he's not going to do that and force himself to play. And I think the combination of that and them signing Roquan Smith for $100 million, I don't think they're going to sign Lamar to the long-term deal. What do you think?
Nope. I think they're going to let him walk.
I think so too. Thanks, Jordan. You say you said that Cole Beasley reminds you of Edelman. Yeah, absolutely. And you think they're going to let? Yeah, I'm getting that feeling, and only because Andrew, they signed. I'll pull up this article for you. The Baltimore Ravens acquired.
Hey, we got Stephen Bull. We got Stephen Bull in the chat.
Let's see. Howdy, y'all. Yep, and the Giant. Look out. It's stormy. Pointing at you, and that's cool. Okay, everybody who's... So let's... Here's the Roquan Smith deal, Andrew. Do you remember the terms of that deal? Because you're a big money guy.
5 years, $100 million.
Boom! I didn't even have to put it up on the screen for him to know that.
Yep.
So yes,
they're gonna let him walk.
So when I saw that deal go down, and knowing the condition, and knowing the condition that the fact that Lamar Jackson hadn't been signed, I'm like, if they tied up this much money, I would take that as a clear indication that they really don't have the money or the desire, that they have no intentions of signing Lamar to that long deal. Oh, hell, I forgot. Facebook jailbird. What's up, Bobbynic? Yeah. Facebook jailbird, Bobbynic. All right, so we've got a lot of hot takes here tonight. You got the Jaguars going to the AFC Championship game, and we're both saying that Lamar Jackson is not likely to get signed to a big deal with the Ravens. And I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, but I'm just being a realist also. And my sister Kathy says, hello, Stephen.
I think he could go. What team needs a quarterback? And what team is one?
What's it? The Raiders, they got a young Jared Stidham. They're getting rid of Derek Carr. They're trying to get rid of him. Indianapolis Colts won't give up enough draft picks for him. Hey, listen, I've been busy here, but we got one more person backstage to bring in. Let's say hello to the host of TGB, our homeboy Owen. What's up, bro?
Shit.
What's up, bro? Hey, we got 8 people watching live. Let's shout them out.
I was just gonna say, Owen's in the chat.
Yeah, he kind of reminded me, bro. I go back and forth with the brain. You know how that goes. Ravens might be scared to give him big money with how he's been injured. Yep, you're right. He didn't complete the last 2 seasons, Jordan. I agree with that. And me and my wife, who's also a big Ravens fan, we've been surmising that too, that nobody's going to be able to take that beating that long, take running the ball all that time without throwing. So that's a lot of money.
You got to look at you got to look at Kathy's comment from a while back.
From a while back, let's see. Is it about Scott?
Yeah. That one.
There we go.
It's
Hey,
not-
Snot.
I mean,
LOL.
What
I
up,
mean,
Coach?
Scott. You look under the weather.
I
Yeah, that was before.
I was gonna ask why this guy have tampons in his nose.
Yeah, he does. Because he's under the weather, but he's still here, man. He's got the sniffles for reals.
Yeah. At least he's here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's playing hurt.
Are you?
What do you do?
Yeah.
BF is chopping it up all episode, man.
Yeah. Well, it started out good, but then I don't know what the hell happened.
It's fucking StreamYard, man.
It's not my
even
internet. That's what I thought it was.
No, it's fucking StreamYard. It does this to every fucking host. Like, I know BF is probably trying to, like, but it does
Yeah,
this
but
to
we were doing
every
good so
host.
far. We were doing that's our first bad one tonight, right, Bobbynic?
Yeah, the first
bad
really
freeze of the
bad one.
night.
Yeah, it does this to every
Yeah.
BF. What you gotta do, bro, is drop an email, bro. Let them know you're paying for shit that's fucking up. Because I did it, and the last couple days, my shit's been fine. I don't know if I was chopping up last night, but it seems like email helped that shit. Tampon
Okay,
guy.
I'll give it a shot. Tampon guy. Hey,
You're crack-a-lacking
Andrew.
too, Owen. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, you got some
From diapers to tampons.
I don't know.
I'm so used to my.
Hey, Andrew, talk about
What?
DeMar Hamlin and his contract settlement that the team did.
Yeah, that is gangster. I thought this was exceptional job by the players union and the just the NFL in general. Yeah, I think it's awesome too. I think it's awesome.
So explain
too,
what
but I
they did
feel
in a little
bad
more
for him.
detail, Andrew. What did they do for DeMar? And then we'll talk about it.
So normally when you're on injured reserve, you get slashed a certain amount of money.
Right.
Is that about correct?
Yeah, I'll read you the tweet exactly if you like, Andrew. This is from Ian Rappaport from the Rap Sheet Twitter. And it says, safety DeMar Hamlin's 4-year, $3.64 million contract contains a standard split to pay him at a lower rate if he were to land on an injured reserve list. This week, he was placed on IR. However, sources say Buffalo has worked out an agreement with the NFL and the NFL Players Association to pay him in full. So that's what we're kind of referring to. So I guess so they made a special condition for this guy. So I'm wondering what injury they are not going to do this for, right? I mean, they're only going to do this for sudden traumatic heart attacks. I mean, a lot of injuries are sudden and unfortunate.
But this is like, I hate to say it's a different circumstance, but
Yeah, it kind of is. And I think because there's a lot of public eyes on it and public scrutiny, the NFL probably was just going to make sure they save face and do the right thing and pay him. But that was nice of him that he doesn't have to worry about that, and they're paying out his contract, and they are doing the right thing for him.
yeah, I feel bad for him though, because it's like, you know, that guy's sitting there. He's like, yeah, I'm set for my life and all that shit, but damn, I want to play. You know what I mean? Like,
that's another question Andrew and I have had, is that there's probably a strong possibility the NFL might not allow him to ever play again. They might not want to assume the risk, you know? It's going to be interesting to see. All right. It is 7:54 here on the East Coast. We're watching episode 33.
They might
of the
force
Sports Edge.
him to retire.
Say that again?
They might force him to retire.
They might force that exactly. Effectively, if they don't allow him to play, then that effectively does force him to retire, Andrew. But it'll be interesting to see how that decision is come upon, whether he has doctors or their doctors declare him, you know, too high of a risk to assume. So we'll see that in the coming weeks, and I'm sure we will report about it as it happens here on the Sports Heads, won't we, Andrew?
But supposedly it's not a heart condition. It was just a freak.
Right. That's what they said all along, that he allegedly got hit at the perfect time in the perfect spot, perfect storm spot. Shout out to the 8 people who are watching us Friday night, episode 33. We're glad you're here on Friday night. We're just hanging out, talking sports, drinking, smoking, doing what we do. So, Andrew, go ahead. Got some more to say?
It wasn't a heart condition that caused it. It was just one of those fucking 1 in a million
occurrences, right? Yeah, they did. They said it's a 1 in a million. I mean, I think it's even higher than a million. It's like it's much more than that.
Has anything like that ever happened before?
in soccer. Yes, a bunch.
In soccer,
soccer, Andrew?
Never in the NFL.
No.
Damn. That's really rare then. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is really rare. Let's see. Scott, have a cup of hot. Oh, have some hot tea with honey. Have some hot tea.
You don't like tea, do you?
No.
It'll help you though. It'll help.
It really would, bro.
Do you gargle with warm salt water? Is that a thing? You do that?
I don't do nothing. I just let time do its work.
That's one of the home remedies we do. Go gargle in warm salt water, kind of clear yourself out a little bit. Flush and fill. Andrew, talk about there was a game between the Packers, your Green Bay Packers, and the Detroit Lions, and something unfortunate happened. One of your Green Bay Packers did something to an athletic trainer.
Yeah, that dude should be released and banned from the NFL.
Tell everybody what he did.
He,
there it is.
Out of frustration, supposedly one of his former teammates got hurt, and they wanted to see if he was okay. And roll the clip.
Roll the clip, he said.
Getting a little winded there. All right, so the short version of the story is that someone was injured field. The athletic trainer was attempting to come in. They basically in an aggressive fashion in an emergency to get to the player, like pushed a player to the side, and the player shoved the person back and got ejected from the game for you.
Oh, that's pretty gay.
Hit him in the head. Oh, he pushed the athletic training staff. That's ridiculous.
Oh, he pushed the trainer.
I'll play it again.
He pushed the trainer.
Oh, he pushed him in the athletic
So as they're
that's ridiculous.
Yes, the doctor as the doctor is going into 10.
Oh, he pushed
to the person that's injured.
Training staff.
Who did push to the side.
Oh, he pushed him in the head. Hit him in the head. Hit him in the head. Hit him in the head.
Giving him just a gentle shove, like, hey, let me get in here.
Hit him in the head.
Watch.
Hit him in the head. Hit him in the head. Hit him in the head.
And just pushes him on the ground.
He pushed the training staff. That's ridiculous.
So you can see the flag. The player got ejected.
Oh, he pushed a member of the athletic trainer.
That is beyond stupid. Yes, it sure is. So what do you think about that, Andrew?
You should get fined and or suspended maybe 8 games for that.
8 games, he says.
Oh, Andrew's going half a season on him. Wow. Yeah, there should be some type of suspension or financial fine, I believe.
Maybe like 2. Maybe like 2. But
2. That might be a little. Ooh, we got reasonable Andrew tonight finally.
But there is no, in God's name, reason that this guy should not get a fine, suspension, whatever, because that was totally unwarranted and
Yeah, I mean, the push. I can understand being heated and shit in the middle of a game or whatever, but you're pushing a fucking trainer. That's not even a player, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
Yeah, and I've never seen any of the medical staff ever get shoved to the ground like that before.
No, that
Oh, he's got his whiskey.
What was it?
That definitely is the first time.
Let me see what he's got. Cause yeah, look, rum, whiskey, coffee. He's taking the Jerry recipe. Rum. Damn.
Something comfortable.
Evan Williams. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Oh,
Drink her
2 out
down.
of 3 ain't bad. Go on, Meatloaf. I know you're much of a coffee guy.
Yeah, I put that back in the drawer. Been in there for 4 years.
Let's get your sound right, Stormy. What were you were trying to say something?
I was just saying he's not usually a drinker.
No, you sound good.
It's been around. I've had that for 3 years.
And we said 3-4 years. And I know the other day he was saying he wasn't much on drinking coffee either, right?
No.
I don't know what do you drink? That orange water?
Well, a lot of soda pop gave me titties.
We've established that.
I've cut out the soda. Yeah, I've cut out the soda, and now I'm water and soda once in a while. Yeah.
Medicinal. He gotta breathe. That's right. Medicinal and
Kool-Aid.
gotta breathe. You gotta do it, man. Kool-Aid. You like Kool-Aid? Oh yeah. Jerry's from back in. Sounds like he's back in those home medicine days where like our grandparents used to like to rub the whiskey on our gums and everything, and give it a little extra to make sure you slept real good throughout the night. I know Kathy will pipe in with that because we come from that school of old home remedies and stuff. You know, if the whiskey don't make you feel better, at least it'll make you pass out. So some kind of relief there.
Hot toddies. Is that what it's
Hot toddy, yeah.
Yeah.
I was around. We had some. I found some peppermint vodka around the holidays just recently. I poured it in like some hot chocolate. I enjoyed some of that. It kind of tastes like a Girl Scout cookie. Check it out. I said cookie, you deviants. All right. Please, if you have a chance, go out and subscribe for free to BF Bobby Fram, the Armchair Comic channel. Please, I appreciate that. We'll see tonight's episode on there, previous episodes on there, and episodes of the new hit podcast sensation Coffee with BF and Stewie. Yeah.
Look at how many views that shit's getting.
Subscribe on that. Yeah, they've gone up really good. Kind of an unexpected thing. We talk about drink coffee, and we just talk about all the podcasts that we talk about normally. So we're gonna do that again next Tuesday. You can see it in the crawl, in the ticker down the bottom. Yes, sir.
Here's a controversial thing.
Uh-oh. Here comes Hot Take Andrew.
I'm gonna say once about this.
One time only.
Will you still watch WWE even though it's bought by the
Nope.
Saudis?
They're not bought by the Saudis, bro.
Andrew is all over that.
Even Triple H put out a thing today saying that is completely false. If it was bought by the Saudis, nobody would watch because nobody would be able to watch because it wouldn't be on TV nowhere in America.
I should have pulled it up, but everybody was clowning. Like we did the one on the show last night about Elon Musk buying it. I saw a fake one about Disney buying WWE. So now everybody is doing it as like an internet meme now. Like they're saying that every company in the world is buying WWE to the point now where it's just churning up the rumor mill even more. So it'll we'll see how the dust settles, and either way we ain't getting a dime out of that shit. So beat me to the GS line first.
I will refuse to watch WWE if Saudi government.
Andrew's saying, "Oh hell no, I ain't watching that bullshit." All right, I think that's what he's saying. All right, it's 8:04 here on the East Coast. We're hanging out, watching episode 33 of the Sports Heads. We're just hanging out here on a Friday night, just chilling. End of a week. January 13th. No bad luck here. No bad G. Hey, our boy Chris Abel, shout him out. He's not going to be on live tonight. Chris Abel is actually out doing a couple charity gigs this weekend. Shout out, brother. And so there'll be no live episode tonight. I don't think they're not. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Now look what I have found. So what they have done, this is called, and this must be a late entry. It's called, it's an animal comment. So it looks like I'm showing they put something together for us to watch live and chat to.
Okay.
That should be interesting.
Here, Andrew. Okay. We're back. Here's what animal compilation. So it looks like they have something planned for us. So I bet it'll be airing, and we can have fun in the chat. Go click like already because I know I like anything that my boy does. So shout out Chris Abels. He's not there live tonight, but they're showing some animal compilation replayables tonight. So let's go over there and check that out and have fun in a live chat and see what we can get into over there. And we'll join him next week when he comes back from the road. Shout out, Chris.
That's right.
Jerry's saying Andrew should have an opinion flashing sign.
Yeah, he really should.
The opinions of Andrew are only the opinions of Andrew. And yeah, Andrew Rooney. How about that? You just I just formalized it a little bit. Let's see. Chris, the comedy animal. Yes, the comedy llama. Shout out, Chris. We hope you're doing good out there tonight.
Triple H did put out a thing today.
I think that's what Owen said. I didn't see what Triple H put out today.
Where's this?
No one's not. I don't know. Probably on social media. I'm surprised you didn't see it, Andrew. If you see in the bottom scroll, like I said, normally we're going to try to do this show on Mondays, but this week, because I have a death in the family, we're going to try to do this Tuesday. So check out Tuesday. Look at this. Morning coffee time with BF and Storm. Look at that. Fancy
Sorry for your loss, BF.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I'm just letting people know because I think some people might be looking for us on Monday because a couple of people are saying good stuff about it and they kind of want to see it. So we're gonna keep trying it. It's got some decent views and made a couple friends on there. So let's see. Got the comments. Yes, Kathy said Sean will be doing it more than likely. Shout out Sean, chilling like a green bean villain. That's good. That's what we're doing. Let's tear the house down. Let's do it, Steven. All right, bro. We're going to keep the show going. Got some more stories. We just hanging out. Get that one. All right, I got a real quick video here. We talked about the Jacksonville.
I'll be right with you.
Where are you going during the show? You got piss?
I need llama time.
We need llama time on
Llama
Sports
time.
All right, well, we'll try to do some more plug. We need llama time on Sports Heads. Ain't that some stuff? All right.
What's the difference in a llama and an alpaca?
Thank you, Jerry. All right, we'll go do what you got to do, Andrew.
That's a good question.
That's a very good question. I do not know. Oh, you turned the stuff. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, to you in our chats all the time. All the shows, bro. Goes to Andrew. Thank you. Let's see. I've never, ever seen Owen this quiet. That is history. Uh-oh. Kathy messing with. And look at Jerry said. Oh, my goodness.
Bad time for llama time. I'm so sorry, guys.
Where is Owen?
I need to pee.
He disappeared from the screen as I'm looking around.
Let's careful, y'all.
Does anybody remember any of those llama facts?
Nope. But there's an alpaca farm that I found around here, and I'm going to go to it. That's what I was wondering. What's the difference?
Hey, that's awesome.
An alpaca.
I know an alpaca or a llama can only carry a certain amount of weight, and that I'm too heavy to ride a llama.
Well, then I'm definitely too heavy to ride a llama. That sucks.
I was surprised I got a large one.
How much weight can they handle?
Thank you.
It seems like it said 100 and something pounds to carry. I thought it'd be more than that.
Thank you,
snap
Shane.
it in half.
Snap a llama in half. The way they bleed. All right. Well, even though Owen's not here, we're going to throw this up real quick. I'm not sure. People sometimes just bow out of the show, and I don't always notice. Hope you're okay, bro. But you can check out Owen and all of us on TGB on Mondays, Thursdays, and the unplugged version on Saturdays at 6:05. Mondays and Thursdays, 8:05. Where to hang out. Go to live here.
Do people eat llamas?
All the live episodes, of course. Ooh, man,
I'm sure somewhere.
Man, we're gonna have to hit them with some facts. I'm sure somewhere. Where would you say about why would you? Who do you think suspect of? Who does?
Oh yeah, I know you were.
Oh yeah.
But
Did you say something, Stormy? Where llama what?
Llama patties.
Llama patty. But your Bobbynic's probably right. There probably is some part of the world where everybody eats one animal or the other, I guess.
Of course, I was trying to change.
50 pounds for us. I can spell llama and not the Al Capone one.
I was trying to change the channel, and guess what?
Uh-oh.
Andrew's got a female now.
Andrew's doing his thing. All right. Well, it's 12 minutes after 8 here. You're hanging out on the Sports Heads. Happy Friday night. So do some more plug-in while we're here.
But
every Tuesday, I'm happy
when I
to be a part of this. I'm trying to share with you.
You want to know the difference between llamas and alpacas?
Sure.
It says here the difference between.
In a second, yeah. Let me.
Oh, okay, you got some. Oh,
I was just going to finish this promo real quick. I'm trying to mute him.
Do it up.
Let me mute him.
Do it up.
And I'll finish this promo, and then I would like to know that fact absolutely. Please, every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m., catch me as one of the co-hosts with Chris Abels, Anthony Zenhauser, and Douglas Nelson on the Rob Saul Show. I have like 5 shows in now, and it's getting to be more fun every time. I really enjoy that.
I love it.
Shout out, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate him and all the boys letting me join the crew. It's a lot of fun, and getting used to the time and their rhythm for every week. So shout out Rob Saul every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. after Levyland at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. All right. Now go ahead, please, Bobbynic, and let us know the differences between alpacas and llamas.
It says here the biggest difference between llamas and alpacas is their size and the type of coat each of them has. Llamas grow a coarse wool coat, whereas an alpaca's hair is longer and finer. So I don't think there's actually that much difference.
What about taste?
But yeah, size. I'm not seeing anything listed there for that.
Wow.
I'm sure they're both just as tasty.
Yum, yum, yum.
No recipes or nothing?
No llama recipes or alpaca.
Hey, you put barbecue sauce on anything, tastes like chicken. Okay,
there you go.
Let's see. Bobbynic and BF. That's right. The 2 Bobbies. Here we are. I was in there with a llama. Nama llama ding dong there, Steven. Nama llama ding dong. All right. Well, like I said, let's see. Since that graphic was so cool and I'm stalling for Andrew. Well, it's supposed to be a laugh. I'm going to show you this graphic one more time. Thank you, Stormy, for making this graphic for our show. Yeah. So this show just started out of me just wanting to jump on one day and play with my stuff.
GIF?
What is it? Yeah. I don't know. And by play with my stuff, I mean this kind of gear in front of me right here. And drink coffee, and I'm like, well, what would I talk about? Well, I talk about all the stuff that we podcast, and when we're not podcasting, we watch podcasts. And then I started adding them up in my head, and I think we might be up to like a list of like 15 podcasts that we watch. So we're just gonna. All right, thank you, Andrew. I'm in the middle talking, bro. So we're just gonna sit around this week on Tuesday, but I'm gonna try to do it every Monday morning, and we're just gonna sit and we're gonna like review the last week of podcasts, some of the wild stuff that was been said, some of the gossip, and we're gonna give you schedules, and we're gonna give you opinion and some weather, all kind of fun stuff around it. So check us out this Tuesday on Coffee with Stormy, BF and Stormy. There you go. Thank you. 9 p.m. Eastern time. You're back. All right, Andrew. Thanks for not.
I gotta say, that's like 7 a.m. my time, you assholes.
Yeah.
And bro, what have I told you before? I said if I don't ever see, I'm Eastern time, so if I don't ever see you before 12 o'clock in my feed or anything, it's not a surprise because I know that you're typically like asleep at that point. We never communicate at that point in time, so I had a feeling that you might not be so readily available because I know you burn the sleeping candle at both ends too, right? You burn that midnight oil, as they say.
Well, I'm usually up till about 2 in the morning.
Yeah. I mixed metaphors right there, but basically we got shitty sleeping habits. We stay up late. We got all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but.
And notice I said the royal we. I didn't say just you because I share in that. But sometimes. All right, Andrew. Yeah, see, I think that's something we all share, especially with just being busy in life and just trying to make the most of it and trying to keep up with all these podcasts. Yeah, it just adds up to like staying up for me. Hey, Andrew, about the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm saying that they advanced to the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Like last year, if the first round was going to work out. And now this year they're in the playoffs. What do you think about that?
Like I said, I think the Jaguars are going to surprise some people.
Okay, well, you see the video right here. Okay, finally. I was trying to get you in solo, and it wasn't going. All right, that's right. You like Jaguars. So Tony Khan, for those of you who might not know, is a wrestling fan. That young guy in the green, Tony Khan. He basically got money from his father. He started his own wrestling company, AEW. His father, Shad Khan, is actually the principal owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, so that's why he is running off the field with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So that's kind of a mix of football and wrestling right there. So that's kind of why it's interesting to Andrew and to myself. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm fascinated how those two kind of worlds combine.
He also owns the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's pretty much what I said. Okay. Let's see. Is that not what I said? Andrew just rewound the show. He's just catching up on YouTube. Okay, it's all right, bro. All right, now let's talk about Sean McVay while I got you in. Well, I got the top 2/3 of your face in frame. Let's talk about Sean McVay, the coach of the Los Angeles Rams. What's up with him? He was considering retiring, right?
There was speculation that he was going to retire, and came out today that he's saying, "Fuck the haters, I'm returning."
Fuck the haters, as Andrew so eloquently puts it. But yeah, so this is let me present you the screen and I'll show you who we're talking about. The coach of the Los Angeles Rams, who won the Super Bowl, was considering possibly not coming back this year. He's had a tumultuous year. He won the Super Bowl. He's being courted by television networks. He got married. His wife is from the Ukraine, so they've lost their family home, I think. He's lost grandparents. I mean, just a whole litany of things. And he was contemplating retiring, but has since decided. Andrew, right before the show, sent me an update that I'll share with you. And Andrew, like Andrew just so eloquently said, he basically had decided today, right before we came on the air, we got the update that he in fact is not going to retire, and he will return to try to coach the Los Angeles Rams again. Good coach, Andrew. You think with all that stuff that I mentioned that he should continue trying to be coach?
You ever heard of taking a year or two off and then returning? You can do that too.
Yeah, well, I know you're saying it might be wise to take a year or two off, but a year or two in the NFL, you lose a lot of ground and momentum. Let's see. Let's get back some of these comments up here. I think my feed slowed up. Let's see. I really missed some.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
All right. All right. Yeah, all right. Yes. All right. I'm back on. Let's catch up with these comments, and we'll keep on having fun. We ain't no hurry tonight. Not so much. Not so much. 8:21 here on the East Coast. My sister says they all spit on you, Steven, talking about the llamas and the alpacas. That's what they have in common. We got an all right from Jerry. Stormy is so talented. Look at that. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And for you, Stormy. He said, all right. And not like Jerry. I don't know if I'm following that. I might have missed the context on that. Let's see. She is fact. All right. And let's see, we got Beer checking in. My friend Beer. We shout out to each other in the chat every now and then. Shout out there, Beer. Eastern time is Beastern time. Everyone else can deal with it. That's right. Oh, hell yeah, Beer. Welcome, Beer. Happy Friday, brother. Let's see. Kathy, you can have people send in pics of their pets and put them on. What's it, like pet of the day shit? What are we talking about? Let's see. Grin Jerry. Beer says, Andrew, what's the Super Bowl matchup now, Andrew?
It's going to be the Bills and the Bills and the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, there it is. You heard it here first. He thinks that Kirk Cousins is finally going to stop choking and actually make it to the playoffs. The playoff jinx is over. I would like to see Kirk Cousins win. There's JT talking about hot take Andrew earlier. Yes, he's always with the hot take JT. I wouldn't want him to be like a judge or arbitrator or anything for me, bro. He's going to send me up the river.
Of course, because the NFL is scripted. They'll have Buffalo Bills win.
Oh, my goodness. The opinions of Andrew are those of Andrew only. BF does not believe that the NFL is scripted. Let's see. Yeah. How can we dance? I see I got your comment up. Steven says, I love Midnight Oil. Our beds are burning. Bam, bam, bam. I'm with you, bro. Let's see. Kathy, my sister Kathy says money. But everything comes down to in the world. Stephen Bull says, I was Scott's guitar tech when he was touring. Then he got addicted to shoving green beans up his nose. We're getting behind the music.
That's when I played with Thunder Frankenstein and the Apocalyptic Spoons.
That's a killer name. Crossover, Jerry says. Let's see what we got here. Stephen proving your point. Andrew is funny. Let's see. Let Andrew cook. We got it. We got it, Beer. We're glad you're here. We're going to let Andrew cook. That's what he do. Andrew's in the kitchen mixing stir fry. I like him. He's a down-to-earth guy. Sean McVay, I'm assuming you're talking about, Kathy. FTH. Beer says, Andrew, your thoughts on the Miami Dolphins?
I don't think Tua is going to last 10 years in the NFL.
Bro, he might not make it out of this season. What's he had? 3, 4 concussions?
3
that we know of. Yeah, right. Let's see. Skyler throws 450 yards and 6 TDs for the upset. So it's JT. Let's see. Sad dolphin noises.
What does that sound like?
The sound. What do you mean? Sounds like Pet Detective or something, maybe.
Get something to drink?
Let's see. Yes, Jerry, the Giant is very funny. Me, not so much, but you, delightful. Guys are going at, let's see, Steven. All right. I think we're all caught up. Emu spit as well. I got spit on by a monkey once. Steven got all kind of adventures with animals. You and animals, bro. Let's see.
You're lucky it was spit.
And Beer says, if that happens, JT, I'll eat my hat or drink 12 beers. All right, bro. Meaning
You're
probably
drink
those
yourself?
Good point, Bobbynic. I'll drink myself. Some kind of. Hey, Andrew, talk about the Packers making history. They're made of. They hired someone and they're making history.
In the way of the
TV?
He's talking about something else.
the remote got reading.
You back, bro?
Thank you. I'm back.
All right. Tell everyone about the recent hire by the Green Bay Packers. They made a historic hire. Who do they hire? What position? The athletic director. The female athletic director, bro.
The Green Bay Packers make history and hire the first female athletic director in their history.
There you go. I'll put the graphic up. It says the Packers, they hire Erin Roberg as an assistant athletic trainer. She is the first female full-time athletic trainer in franchise history. So what do you think the significance of this is, Andrew? Do you think this is good or bad? Thoughts?
There should be more women in the sports world. I really think there should be.
Are you only saying that because I'm here?
No.
This is politically
There's
correct.
Going to be a lot more Deshaun. There's going to be a lot more Deshaun Watson type stories in the future.
Oh.
Now, I mean, I don't like football, but I loved the lingerie bowl.
We're mixing streams here, Bobby. So these are like the people. These are the people that like kind of help them through physical therapy and through health issues and everything. So we'll have to see. But Scott makes an interesting point in that. Okay, so now you add a female dynamic, like in the instance of referees. We already have female referees, right? We know that. So then does the question become, if these guys get known, like someone like Deshaun Watson, for a notorious sexual aggressions or something like that, or sexual charges, are they more likely to get like a thrown on them? Like, oh, that son of a bitch, I'm gonna give him a flag. It's interesting if that dynamic could be put into football. That's an interesting thought that you gave me out of that. Green Bay hired a wide receiver with a tight end. Yeah, they did. They hired a wide receiver with a tight end. Beer. Yeah, they did. Let's see. Female hire. Yes, Jerry. It was a female athletic trainer. It's a special type of pain being a Dolphin fan, JT says. Oh, my goodness, bro. Right, because you're so close, and you think they're telling you 2 is the man, and it's the future, and you're going there, and then the dude gets hurt. Thank you, Beer. This is a good Friday show. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, bro. I love seeing you in the chats, and so I definitely love seeing you in our chat. Let's see. All right. Catching up on some of these remarks. It's good to see you here. I love hanging out with these people in chat and making laughs and just hanging out and chilling. That female ref in wrestling, I used to eat 2 years ago. What?
Boy.
So the most notable female referee that I know of in wrestling real quick is Aubrey Edwards, and she is quite a good referee. And you know how you know a good referee? When you don't hardly see them in the match until certain points. You don't realize that they're there. And she's very good. She's very good about staying out of the way. She takes no guff off of them guys, and I have a lot of respect for her. She's a good referee for wrestling.
Aubrey.
Yeah, Aubrey, right. What do you think about Aubrey Edwards, Andrew?
Aubrey is a tough son of a bitch.
She's a tough son of a bitch. She is. Aubrey Edwards of the AEW is a tough son of a bitch. I think she would take that as a compliment. Tweet. Hey, yes, Aubrey. There you go. See? Jerry knows a little something. Aubrey Edwards is a good referee. Shout out. I prefer, like when I don't see her and when I'm just and it's like somebody off in a championship match, I'm like, why do they got that person? Why don't they have Aubrey out there? So she's just that good. All right, we're moving the show on. We're just having fun. We're not in too much of a hurry. In about half hour, I imagine Chris Abel is going to be sharing that animal compilation over there, so you can go check that out. But we're going to see how long we can hang out here with you tonight. Hey, Andrew, tell us about Red Sox Trevor Story.
Yeah. He had to get elbow surgery.
He had to get elbow surgery. I'll put the graphic up. Andrew sent me the tweet about it, the Instagram post about it. And so it says, the Red Sox announced that Trevor Story underwent a successful internal bracing procedure of the right ulnar collateral ligament. I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on here either. And it says in quotations, elbow, for those of us who don't know what the hell that is. There's no timeline yet, but he's expected to miss up to 4 to 6 months. Yikes. So what do you think about that, Andrew? Like 6 months, where does that put us? It's January. So when's he going to be available, you think? July, right. So it's January, 6 good months, plus a couple setbacks. Yeah, you're talking July, August. I mean, and then he's probably getting paid a good bit of money. So you think he's still worth it?
No.
No.
The Red Sox totally wasted money.
Yeah, because
wasted money on a mediocre. Yes, his bat is good, but his
sounds kind of nasty.
Arm good as good as his bat? I don't think so.
Yeah, so I have to see. Sometimes with these guys, they'll do. What's that, buddy?
Sounds kind of dirty.
Sounds kind of. That's kind of
what
dirty.
Andrew just said.
Every other thing Andrew
said
again. Yeah, so we'll have to see, but yeah, because if he's an older guy, they might do like a injury buyout, right, Andrew? Sometimes they do that. They'll do like a settlement on his contract. You think they might do that?
I have a feeling they will.
Yeah, they might. They might not be willing to pay extra money for a guy, and they're like, look, you're at the end of your rope. You're not going to come back. We'll give you this much to kind of walk away. Let's catch up on a couple more of these comments tonight. I'm telling you, give it 3 years, just wait. Football uniforms are going to be huge. Men in wigs and prime panties. Let's see. I thought the bots dumped tweet. Let's see. Good night from Shane. Good night, Shane. Let's see. Basically, the Sox are going to suck again, Beer says. Really? I mean, they always got the money every year, Beer. Like, I'm a Baltimore fan. I'm a Baltimore Orioles fan. That's where I live. And we never had money to compete with you guys. Go ahead, Andrew.
Evaldi's gone. Martinez is gone. Who else is gone?
Sounds like the rest of the team.
Bogart is gone.
Look at the Beer, Mr. Sam Adams comment. He says Trevor Story's a bitch. Ownership are pieces of shit. They got rings. Team will suck for at least 3 years. Well, you should hold back. You should tell us what you really fear there, Sam. Yeah, you see this before, Sam, or Beer, whatever I like to call you. Happened with the Florida Marlins years ago when they had like a team, and basically that's what they do, bro. They spend up to the top of the cap, they buy up, they build up, and that because it's unsustainable, they eventually have to blow up the team. They got to put a stick of dynamite in it because no one can afford all of those collective salaries moving forward. So yeah, it's an unfortunate cycle, and sometimes it works for these teams, and sometimes it doesn't. He says, "I'm a local. I know what's going on over there. Basically, just management sucking dick." I like Sam. He coming with the opinion. That's what we're doing, Sam. We just sitting around talking about sports like boys do.
Those hot takes.
Hot takes.
So ever since what's his face retired, moved on and did his Cub thing, and then retired for the rest of it. The Red Sox management sucked.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. All right. Talk about former Pittsburgh Pirate Andrew McCutchen. What's he getting ready to do, Andrew, while you're here? Andrew McCutchen is returning to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
On a 1-year deal.
1-year deal. You're right, sir. I think he's 36. I don't think that's too much of a risk. 36 years old. He was named the 2013 National League MVP when he was playing for the Pirates. He agreed to a 1-year deal worth $5 million. So I don't think that's too much of a risk and the tank. But I really don't know what they're building around or why they have a team over there that you're familiar with.
I was hoping the Brewers would bring him back.
Yeah, so Andrew's a Brewers fan, so of course you're always going to be Brewers' favorite. But I guess I'm a sentimental guy. I like seeing guys return to their. You'll freeze.
What's your Andrew?
I think Rey Mysterio. I think Rey Mysterio is about to lay down the law and propose a WrestleMania match with Dominic.
So you're watching SmackDown while we're doing the show, right?
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was weird that his notes were not on the ceiling this time.
Yeah, they're on the television screen. Well, Stormy, I don't know if you
over in the corner.
I don't know if you know, but on the pre-show, Andrew informed us that he has his remote now, so he'll be able to watch like more basketball and everything. And we were like, "Oh, great!" And I think Bobbynic said, "Yeah, as long as it ain't during the show." And then Andrew was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So we're basically
look
at
what
whatever.
we got now. I predicted it.
Yep.
You called it.
Oh, Andrew's got. Oh, I like it. The hot taste. Here comes. Beer says, "Fuck McCutchen. He's a bum. He ain't like buying it for 1 year." I'm probably going on his legend there, Sam. I haven't seen him play much in the last couple of years.
For the Brewers when they had him for a year last year.
Enjoy that run the Brewers had, Andrew. They're done for a long, long time, Sam says. Are you feeling that way, Blow? Are they blowing up your team too?
Yep. They don't have money to pay for anything. So I suspect they're not even going to win half their games.
Not even
half. They're going to be in the basement.
And then Carlos Correa finally signed a 6-year deal, didn't he, Andrew?
In the basement.
Back with Minnesota, right?
Wild card team.
Wild card team. Okay, let's see. Sam Adams says, must be a woman's match. Andrew about to let off some steam in the stream. Oh, you heard, I think it just happened right there, Sam.
The Minnesota Twins are a playoff team, but they're not good enough to win the division.
Yeah, and I don't see, like, every team that's attempted to sign him to a 10-plus year deal ultimately rejected him and backed out on these deals after agreeing to them, and now he's going to get a 6-year deal. So I guess they found a happy medium to where it's not a lot of money and it's not a lot of years, so maybe the risk isn't as much. All right, so that was with Andrew McCutchen. Okay, it's 8:39. 39. East Coast here. You're watching Sports Head. You're hanging out. Hey, Andrew, talk about Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's cleared to resume baseball activities after breaking his hands. But
after breaking,
there's a small problem. He's banned for PED use.
Explain again for people who might not know what PED stands for.
Performance enhancing motherfucking drugs.
Oh, he had an M there. That would be PEMD there, Andrew. Performance enhancing motherfucking drugs. So, like you said, so PEDs in the short version is performance enhancing drugs. So he was involved in that, Andrew, and now he's been cleared. Will they flush his system or something? So who's he playing for?
Viagra? Was it Viagra?
Yeah, that's a performance enhancer, isn't it, Scott? Not that performance, bro. Let's see. Beer has a comment. Don't threaten us with the dime Bob Refrain. Casinos to old. Tell you what it's up. All right, bro. I'm just kind of old. That old radio tip. Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell you. Yeah, make you go. Oh hell, I gotta go to bed. I'll keep that in mind on a late night show. It's just kind of a pause point for me to kind of reframe and everything. But I like what you're saying. I like what your thoughts. Thank you for sharing. Let me see. All Scott's talk. What's this? All this Scott talk. Where's Frankie? Frankie has checked in with us one time here on the Sports Heads, but he is not in the same routine. But check out Cal Welf. Oh, check us out. We don't have the real one, but I have this one, Stephen Bull.
That's right.
Let me make myself full screen so you can get the full.
Cal Welf bobblehead.
Yeah, right. I couldn't wait. I had to make my own. Let's see.
Rey Mysterio just got put to sleep by Karrion Kross.
Oh, thanks for not being distracted by wrestling, Andrew. So here's Cal Welf. For those of you who know the legend of Cal Welf, somebody who was they thought it was Frankie McDonald. It's actually Cal Welf. I really know who it is. Well, this is his bobblehead. He's the popular alien, so alien with his own bobblehead. Shout out Frankie McDonald and Cal Welf.
Hell
so
yeah.
That's it, Steven. Shout out Frankie. I would like him to stop in, but yeah, he's not as familiar with stopping in with us. That alien. That's right. There you go. Well, I hope that satisfied that part for you, Steven.
I showed that video of Frankie to my daughter, of him with the alien, and she said, "Mom, that's not an alien. He shouldn't have that on him."
That's not an alien. Yep. We don't know. I think that's the real Cal Welf.
You know,
let's see.
We should. Depending on where this goes, with
say hi tomorrow, Grandma.
Saudi Arabia.
Hello. Oh, Pledge of Allegiance.
Depending on where this goes.
Oh, there you go.
He owes my flag and my hair ties.
No way, man. You got Frankie. He's Canadian, but he's holding American flag, so I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. He's double agent, I think.
Oh shit!
All right, enough of that.
The battle of the national anthems is here.
How about that? I'm trying to be fair. I gave equal time since Frankie's from Canada and he had the American flag. Did both. All right, so here we go. Let's see. We got that. That alien. Steven. Haha, he loves it. Did you hear that
Steven, the
Frankie
cowboy.
is putting out?
The cowboy hat one.
Yeah. Shout out nationalbobblehead.com if you want to pre-order your Frankie bobblehead. Sure, Andrew. What's up, brother?
Who is?
It's about wrestling.
I'm waiting for it, Scott.
In the next 10 years, who do you think could be WWE champion?
Yep.
Scott was right. If I had a prize, I'd give it to you, Scott. Let's see what Steven has a comment here. The Saudis ain't going to buy nothing, Steven says. See? So he's kind of in that camp too because I don't think the TV rights will have any value if that happens. All right. I have a story I want to share with you. It's kind of semi.
I think the U.S. would even put a stop to it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they said he would have a hard time selling the TV rights to an American sports outlet. So that is highly not likely to happen. But you never know. Saudis might buy it for a toy. If anybody has enough money, disposable income to buy it and use it for a toy, it would be Saudis from what we know of them. So, but we hope that isn't the case. They don't buy it for a toy and they buy it for the TV rights, which they won't be able to sell. So therefore, it's not worth buying. That's a dog whistle for Mexicans. Okay. Let's see. Do not cross streams. Always bad. I wanted to report something I found out today. Y'all might be aware that the daughter of Elvis Presley passed away.
Yeah.
Lisa Marie. And then when I was doing prep today, I also found this. Unfortunately, the son of Evel Knievel also passed away today. Robbie Knievel. So
oh shit! Really?
I only Knievel was a kind of a personal first hero of mine. I really him just jump buses and fountains, and his son tried following footsteps, following such footsteps. So there he is, father, right there at Knievel when he was still alive. And
I had all the Evel Knievel toys when I was a
when
kid.
He was younger.
Yeah,
Me
God
too,
damn,
Scott. Yeah, shout out. They were great. The stunt bike, and they have a reproduction of that out now. Let's see if I can roll this. This is Robbie Knievel attempting his father's jump, like recreating it. Let's roll this.
Oh wow.
Well, I won't play it. Let's see it. Oh,
from Robbie making some practice.
It's real cool.
The hookup list conferences, there's hookups around the country, but a memory now. The only thing on Robbie Knievel's mind right now, getting safely to the other side. It's a long way across. Broke 35 like
A fly by. Here comes his second run. The fifth gear. Big jump. He's only gear on two.
They go.
You just thought it may be it.
Bobbynic. Bobby fan. It's froze.
Here it's he's with.
How does he know?
Is it froze?
Would you say, Andrew?
Yeah, it's all froze.
It froze.
What the video?
Yeah, we
is?
didn't see shit. Yeah.
All right. Well, I wasn't going to play it anyway, but I just want to acknowledge that he passed away. So rest in peace, Robbie Knievel, son of Evel Knievel. Catch up here. Some of these messages. Did you hear the Frankies? Yes, we've got that one. Okay. Go. Good girl. Sally's ain't gonna buy nothing. We covered that one. Let's see. Cross streams, we got that. All right, now we're on some new ones. Yeehaw, Scott. I'm getting me one of those bobbles. Yeah, there you go. He's getting one of them bobbleheads.
That's right.
Yeah, Frankie McDonald's makes sure. Yes. Jeff Beck too. So I guess that's the law of threes, Jerry. I know you might be a couple years older than me, but the rule of threes. So it's Jeff Beck, Lisa Marie Presley, and Evel Knievel. It's been so many times in my life where I can remember times of celebrities or hearing about celebrities dying in threes. Do any of you kind of believe in that legend? You believe in that, Bobbynic?
It happens. It seems to happen all the time. All the time.
Yeah, they always seem to be in threes. It's like
every
as soon as
death,
somebody dies.
yeah, boom. Then there's other deaths, and it's like then it stops at 3 for a while, and then it starts all over again.
I'm glad I'm not the only. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's heard that. Steven says, "I heard the Sheik's gonna buy it." Yeah, Cheeky baby, I humble you. Fuck you. I make you humble. Let's see. T, bless her heart. Oh, bless her heart. Let's see. Give Michelle to call Comcast about that, Bob. It's not always me, Kath. I got really good internet, but like Owen said earlier, we watch other podcasts, and this kind of stuff happens on podcasts a lot. Like, it's the broadcaster. Like when I do TGB, I don't have these issues. But when you're the host, you have these issues, and it happens to Zen. It happens to a lot of people. Many podcasts. Robbie was like his pops. He's a loudmouth drunk with huge balls. You're right, Steven. That was a lot of it. Just drinking and just not giving a shit. I mean, Evil Knievel broke every bone in his body like multiple times. Let's see. He did. I don't know if you're talking about Jeff Beck, if I mentioned that, or let's see. But howdy, y'all. Oh, the buffering is horrible. Yeah, Steven, I'm sorry about that, bro. We do hit parts of the show where the buffering gets rough, so please just stick with us and know that StreamYard thing, because it happens on multiple shows. It's frozen. He's afraid to do it. Yeah. Yeah, they do that run-up a lot of times. Jerry was Robbie's stunt double. Let's see. Oh, yes, Beck. Jeff is... I was listening to People Get Ready, Rod Stewart, and Jeff Beck plays guitar on People Get Ready. So that's a good remake, and that's my... If I had to pick a Jeff Beck solo or performance I like that one. People Get Ready. Rest in peace, Jeff Beck. Oh, man, they're dropping like flies. You're right, Steven. The rest of the world's getting older, not us, brother. One of the cats from the band BTO2, Bachman Turner Overdrive, taking care of business. No longer taking care of business. Oh, shit. That's a Canadian band, Bobbynic.
Yeah, it is.
See, I knew that little fact, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, man. They are dropping like flies. He taking care of business in heaven, I guess. I don't know. I always say Jesus is always playing on a concert when he has a couple performers go up, like when Prince and Tom Petty and all them went up. I'm like, Jesus is going to have a heck of a concert, boy. Let's see. He was my hero. There you go. Let's see what Beer says. Beer says, what was your important question, Sam? Did I skip it, bro? You might have to. Did we skip it? Let me see. Let me go back. I'm sorry, bro. I was having technical difficulties, freezing and whatnot. What we got? Oh, that. I didn't say the time. I don't know if I saw your question, bro. Let's see. This one? Nope. I went way back, Sam. You might have to put it again, bro. Let's see.
Pulled it up again in the chat.
Yeah, man.
Beer.
Here we go.
Mr. Beer.
Right, BF. Yeah, dude, it is a thing. I mean, we watch a lot of pods, and it's unfortunate. I was here today, like, selecting personal channels on my Wi-Fi and everything, and it to no avail. It seems like always the host is having the issue. So I think the best thing to do is report, at least let StreamYard know that it's a regular thing that we notice. But thank you for sticking with us throughout this. I'm not going to tell you what time it is for beer's sake. But I will say thanks for being here with us. Let's just keep hanging out. Let's do it. I ain't going to tell you what time it is. How about that? Aha.
Probably the best thing to do, actually, is to have a hardwired connection.
Well, you know, Bobbynic, I was looking at this, and this particular laptop that I'm working off of, I don't think it's so new. It doesn't have like an Ethernet input.
There's no Ethernet? Oh, my fuck.
Nah, bro. It don't even have a hard drive. I mean, it don't even have like a removable drive like a CD or anything. Let's see.
That's crazy.
That's the problem. When I was shopping for computers, I couldn't find one with the.
Yeah, Bobby, they're like making it more and more streamlined to where everything is like wireless, no plug-in, no nothing. No, let's see. I met Randy Bachman alone for 10 minutes. Taking care of business with Jerry. Let's see. Not that. Does Josh Allen have a small rig? Let's see. Not that. Does Josh Allen have a small rig? Hugged Tua after losing and throws lots of red zone fixing problem. Josh Allen is so sensitive. He's just a nice. just a nice guy, Sam. He's so sensitive. Let's see. Jerry. That's T in there. What's this? Canadian, you say. Well, shoot riddance.
Really? Really, Steven?
Oh.
BF with the technical skills of Levy, or at least his similar internet. I think there's too many streetlights on around here, Beer. It seems to happen every Friday when I'm hosting, but I have no problem with any of the other shows. So thank you for bearing with it and hanging out and joking and clowning on me. I appreciate it. Hard on. Yeah, he thought hard on. It's got no hard wire on there. Hard on. Let's see. Sam, funny. Sam is funny. I'm glad you guys are here. It's love. It's like I said, it's definitely like family. When I see Jerry, I see Steven, I see Sam. Usually we see Lost in here. And when we see all of our friends that we see in all the chats, I really love seeing you guys on our show. So thanks for being here. I'm not even going to tell you what time it is. I just appreciate you being here. BF. Oh, damn, Sam. Why you busting on my internet, bro? I got that Xfinity. Got that Xfinity boost, bro. I'm living that Xfinity life. Friday is a busy day for the internet. Yeah, I know. I'd be curious, Kath, if I tried it on a different weeknight. But I tried to change channels so I wouldn't be on a crowded Wi-Fi network in my neighborhood. Trust me, I'm trying everything within my technical scope to make it happen. But I appreciate you hanging out nonetheless.
Well, I'm leaving at 8:30, so we'll get ready now. Or do you want to wait? Because Kiana could lay you down now.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I thought your bedtime was 10 o'clock, Andrew.
No.
Curfew.
No.
All right. Well, we're having fun here. I'm not going to tell you what time it is. We got a couple more stories for you, Andrew. Okay. Andrew.
All right. Don't lose your mind over it.
We talked about before the show.
Blue eyes.
He does. They got them sexy blue eyes. Andrew, there was a protest outside of the NCAA convention we talked about before the show. You remember what that was about? About the transgender athletes?
Transgender athletes not having transgender athletes in
women's sports, yeah. So I'll read you a headline, a part of the headline, and it says, a small group of demonstrators gathered outside the NCAA convention in San Antonio Thursday to protest the inclusion of transgender athletes in women's college sports. The protest attended by former University of Kentucky swimmer Riley Gaines, who competed against University of Pennsylvania transgender athlete Leah Thomas in last year's NCAA swimming championship. So that's the person that lost to this transgender person. And so basically it's about the they don't think it's absolutely fair that these transgender athletes are essentially taking the places of women in these sports. What is your opinion on this, Andrew?
I think they should have a separate thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't eliminate them, just ban them from being with girls.
Yeah, I agree. We've talked about that, and we're not so much against people. If people have this choice and they feel this way, and this is where, but it's not right to. They should have a separate category. Basically, it's not right for the people that have been training under one gender essentially all of their life, and then now they have these people that come in and decide to tuck it in, and they're going to like take advantage of it. Like that doesn't really seem too fair on the surface. I don't know. What do you think,
Scott?
Fair at all. Think they should have a separate? You think they should have a separate category or not at all? How you all feel about it?
I think it should be separate. I'm picturing every year I play alumni basketball, and they mix the guys and the girls together that I went to school with. I think Dad's been to one of them, and it's not possible for me to beat those guys in basketball. It's not possible.
Right, and so regardless of what you choose to identify as or call yourself, you still have the biological advantages of whatever whatever you came out as, basically, right? And so if you came out
Exactly.
as a male, you decide to call yourself otherwise, and you're taller, faster, stronger, you're taller, faster, stronger, and it's I don't find it to be a fair playing field, if you will. Let's see. Get some comments up here. Whoever's playing classic rock, aka the Stones, keep doing it. Yeah, you never know who's playing stuff in the background here, Beer.
I do hear it.
Lay down, Andrew. Rest here in my arms. That's clapping. Let's see. BF needs a hard line. No, bro, I'm telling you. I'm going to check it out again, but I don't. I've looked into it because I'll run a 500-foot Ethernet port for some of the problems I had on these shows, bro. But like I said, thanks for sticking with us, and I am going to keep pursuing it technically because it is a son of a bitch to ruin a good show with technical problems. So I feel for you, but thank you. Gather them up, bring them to their own event, maybe truck back or by train to a special camp. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not saying that there's never going to be. I know what you're saying, but the people are going to be choosing this. But it's not fair to mix in with people who are basically born another way, and to say that's fair. Right, they can't win against men, so they beat a woman. That's what a lot of people saw so obvious about that Leah Thomas is that, yeah, you saw that picture of she was with the swim team, and she was obviously like the biggest, person on the screen on the team. So
yeah, those basketball guys, when I played, they had like 2 and 3 foot on me. There's no way I was. No way.
Right, exactly. And if they decide to put a wig on, you still can't beat them. It's like it's the same thing. So let's see. All right.
And that's the thing. Their excuse is that they've been having estrogen injected into them for how many years now or whatever. That still they had their whole life, God only knows how long, with testosterone in their body. They're just built.
That doesn't make their
more powerful.
Yeah, their height and their
exactly
different still, does it?
Exactly. No, it doesn't. It doesn't change that at all.
That does
So
weigh.
definitely.
Yeah, it doesn't seem fair. Let's see. Steven says separate, which I agree with. Separate or separate, whatever. Right? They can. Right. We got that one earlier. Excuse me. You are Steve Austin. Yeah. Right. The Bionic Man. Stronger, faster. Right. Are we talking about the other Steve Austin? Oh, hell yeah. I'm Steve Austin, and I ain't competing with you bitches with dicks. I'm not doing it, Steven. Son of a bitches with dicks. Anyway, all right, let's see. Steven says they ain't Jews.
Well,
okay, but throw that in for good measure.
I'm 50 years old, and that means that there might be a few women's sports that I can still dominate.
That's one way.
True. Hey, and Sam says, we've talked about this beer. While we're on the subject, welcome home, Brittany Griner. Yeah, that's right, bro. And we've bemoaned that too. And yeah, she's you saw those videos.
He has a special spelling of it though. It's like Brittany.
Brittany. Okay, I like it. Put an extra tit in there, right? Yeah. So that's kind of a similar thing, Yeah, if you can't make it in the NBA, you can kick ass in the WNBA. There you go. And we got Shim back for a Russian arms dealer, basically. So Lord knows what he's out doing, selling to whoever right now, while he's not making free throws very well. Seems very well balanced, doesn't it? Yes, it looked like a full-grown man wearing a bikini. Yeah, people saw that viral picture of what when Brittany used to be Bradley or whatever. Hi, I'm Bradley Griner. How you doing? Let's see. All right. Well, look, it is 9 o'clock.
Did that guy still have his penis?
Oh. Do what now?
Oops.
What?
Might be the wrong time for that question. Did that guy still have his penis and stuff, the swimmer?
I don't know if that's officially documented anywhere. I don't know. I don't know if they do the hard tuck and pull. I'm not sure. I didn't ask the technical questions on that one, bro. I didn't get the specs on that one.
Female swimsuit, that'd be kind of hard to hide.
Look like somebody got an extra rudder in that pool. What the hell? You got an extra rudder there. Let's see. You got it right the first time. Let's see. Steven says, Andrew, do you think the Dolphins can beat the Bills with their backup players?
Absolutely not.
Ooh, there you go. You got the official word.
It
says no. The Dolphins are with their quarterback, their backup quarterback. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see. We got comments here. Oh, Stephen F. Austin, a Texas hero. That's right, you son of a bitch. You better remember it. Ask Google. Yes, I still have my own penis, and judging by young kids, they still swim. Oh my goodness. Remora rudder. Yeah, got that cheating ass rudder there, Jerry. Got to be some kind of unfair advantage there. All right, well, we're glad that you're here. I'm only going to say the time because for those of you who might want to check out what's going on the replay, well, I'll let you, and some of you might have already did. We got shout out to the 5 who are still here with us. You're welcome to hang out. I got a couple more videos with you, Andrew. I got a video of alternative sport that I thought you guys might like to see. They're racing and competing in every kind of way nowadays, and I found this cute thing. This is stand-up motorized scooter racing. Check this out.
With the stand-up scooter.
Start.
The newest mukhang pinaka with our guest commentators. Sir, kumusta yung anong feedback sa paddock nung last budget-wise and time-wise, wala silang oras na mag-invest sa scooter or motorcycle. Ayan.
Here.
Na yung sinasabi ni Sir Riam kanina, sa US, popular na to, ang brand na gumagawa na popular doon is GoPed.
Kung sakali nga na magkakaroon ng class para
Andrew,
dito,
you're supposed to be translating
mga upgrade parts na mabibili pa, na available, mga and then yung mga OEM parts din.
So what do you think about that, Andrew? You like that?
That's crazy shit.
You're watching SmackDown. He ain't watching this. Stand-up scooter racing.
How fast do those things go?
I don't know. They look like they was doing a good 30-40. Oh, Sam, I'm sorry to offend you with my time cop annex. I'll try to change my ways for you, bro. I'm glad you're here. Shout out to the 6 people that are still watching and hanging out with us on this Friday night. We're just hanging out. Still got some Tito's in the glass. Still got a couple more vids here for you.
Watching Andrew watch TV.
Yeah, that was probably him with the music in the background.
Probably.
Yeah.
And more often
Usually
than
always
not,
a
it is
guilty
Andrew with
party.
the music.
Yes, exactly.
All right, I want to shout out a special friend of ours, Brian Clowder. Shout out, bro. He messaged me a sports thing today, and I'm going to share it with you right now. This is the end of the New York Rangers game against the Dallas Stars. Used to be the Minnesota North Stars for those deep hockey fans. The Dallas was losing with 1 minute to go in the game. They tie, and then they win in overtime. And I'm going to show you this sequence. This last 2 minutes of this game is pretty amazing. That's why you watch hockey to the end, because they were losing 1-0, and then this happened. Shout out Brian Clowder for sharing this. I know he's a New York Rangers fan, so I know why he was particularly happy to share this video with me. So I will share it with you. I'd like to have him on sometime when we get deeper into hockey season. We're going to talk about some hockey. Here it is. Down 1-0, but
Big try. Wide of the net. Check around the around the puck. Trocheck to Panarin. 8 seconds toward the net. Block.
So now the game's tied. It has to go to overtime.
Miller from Trocheck and Fox. 59 ties it. And here are the teams
Now it's
in
overtime.
overtime.
They were losing the game 1-0 for the New York Rangers.
3-6. overtime game, 2-4. Rangers 4-2 in the 5-minute overtime. Snyder, Hedel, and Lafreniere started for the Rangers. Pavelski, Robertson, and Heiskanen for Dallas. The Rangers now have points in 7 consecutive games. Let's go Rangers, stand up for the crowd. Pass for Hedel far to Pavelski. Both teams make changes. Panarin and Zibanejad come on. Snyder's still on. Heiskanen.
Little poke.
Zibanejad for Panarin. Heiskanen still
Back
on.
in the
Here's
zone.
Panarin. Saved by Ottinger.
Yep. Fight for a puck.
Breakaway. Zibanejad is
Fight.
poked away.
Fight.
Scramble on. Panarin. 5.
Puck score. There you go.
An incredible win for the New York Rangers.
That's like a storybook. That's like a storybook semi-miracle.
You say semi-miracle?
Miracle on Ice thing, right? Yeah, you're right. Semi-miracle, yeah. Not exactly a miracle. Andrew's but that's why I enjoy hockey, Andrew, because you can be down, a team can be down the whole game 1-0, 2-0, and you get those quick goals at the end. And then here you saw that less than 30 seconds, they were losing 1-0. They tie the game, they go to overtime, and they win within the first minute of overtime. So that's what one of the things I enjoy about hockey is how fast the game can change as compared to baseball and some other sports where you have to like sit there and wait for kind of teams to take their turn. So shout out to Brian Clowder for sharing that video with me, bro. I appreciate that. Catch up on a couple comments here. Stephen Bull says that guy has bad breath, and Beer says, drink beer, people. Preferably Sam Adams Boston Lager. Thanks for checking in, Beer. You're a great dude, man. Love hanging out with fun people. Brian, yay. Brian is our bro. Let's see. Bobbynic, do you drink at all? Mr. Bobbynic?
I do not. No, I haven't drank in like 10 years.
Not even a hard cider? No?
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
No, nothing. No, not nothing. Wow, that's something. Yeah. So there you go. There's your answer, Mr. Beer. So you're not getting no sales out of this guy. Plus, he's Canadian anyway. He would drink that weird Molson or some shit. Let me see.
Hey, Molson is good.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, how can you not be a beer guy but then defend Molson? What is up with that? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, I used to drink, but I had to quit
Uh-oh.
due to diabetes. So
diabetes. Sorry about that, bro.
Diabetes. Yeah.
Oh, the damn beatus. That's all diabetes. Hi, I'm Wilford Brimley. You got the damn beatus? Let's see. That's too bad. Too bad, beer. You got to get some of that non-alcohol shit, non-beer beer. Let's see. Tito's, another Texas hero. You're right. Tito's, handmade in Austin, Texas. Texas hockey rules. Yeah, the Dallas Stars, right. I thought it was funny when cities like Dallas and Arizona and Florida ended up getting hockey teams. You know, when I was younger, those teams didn't exist in those warm weather states. So I found that to be interesting. The Minnesota North Stars moved to Dallas and became the Dallas Stars. I always thought that was funny. Let's see. Tito's, some cola, squirt of lime, ready to go. All right. You put the wine in the coconut. Very good. All right. I like that. Some cola. Tito's and cola. Very good. I don't mind putting a little Slurpee every now and then. I put it in a cherry Slurpee. Yeah, do that. Bruins own hockey. Come on, man. We lost yesterday, but we're on a historic run. Yeah, bro. We did the hockey standings a couple of shows ago, and we saw that you guys are far out in the lead in
I'm a
Boston.
huge Boston fan, man.
Yeah, Andrew lives in Wisconsin, so he kind of adopted Boston because he don't have a whole lot of Major League Hockey up there. So Andrew likes the Red Sox. He likes Boston teams. He likes the Bruins. So he's with you on that. Let's see. Finish what? Finish the show? I don't know. We'll see. So you can go over there. I don't know. It's just a replay. We'll try and Cav. Let's see. Called Shinerbach and that shot of Tito's. Okay, very good. All right. Answer what questions, BF? Which one? What am I missing? Thanks, man. Thanks, Steven. Thanks, bro. It's a lot of bells and whistles here, bro, and it gets even more confusing when your signal starts cutting out. But I do my best I can to keep up, and I appreciate you being here. Bobby, would you ever drink again, Bobbynic?
I've thought about it, and I almost did it one time, but I know myself, and I know that if I start, I have a hard time stopping. So
yes, I know people like
might
that.
as
They
well
tell
not
me.
start.
I try to invite them out, and they go, "No, Bob, because once I drink, I can't stop. I don't drink just one. I can't just come out and hang out with you."
Yeah.
Things don't look good. I tried to click on it. It says video has been removed already for Abel's. Oh, shit.
Oh, son of a.
What did they
bitch.
show, the freaking Waffle House video or something? That's messed up. Oh, shout out to damn. What is going on? Shout out my boy Abel's. Oh, Shawnee. I don't know what happened with that shit. Well, come back and join us. All right, let's see. Now we don't have to rush off the air.
I think they have it uploaded, but it's not live with the chat or anything now.
Okay. Andrew. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say for sure if they were going to offer a live chat, so maybe it was just a straight up airing.
They had it a second ago, but then it went down.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Wow, that's
okay,
interesting.
yeah.
Thanks for letting us know that. My understanding was that that's what they were going to like play something and let us have fun in the chat. Andrew, be a Bruins fan for sure. Best franchise.
I've been a Bruins fan basically all my life.
Okay. There you go. All right. And he's also a New England Patriots fan, right? He's all over the place. He's all that New England area, right? Green Bay Packers fan, New England because his grandfather brought him up on it. He loves a lot of the sports. Animals fucking did it, Gad. Oh my God. Animal sex gets you kicked off of YouTube nowadays. See, what is with that? I see it got or not. I guess he meant to say got removed. Yeah. Wow, Jerry. Check that out. Well, that's a big old womp womp. The crew right here, right now. You cats are great. Thank you, Steven. And we'll hang out with you. I thought I would stop it. I'm not going to tell Sam what time it is no more because he gets upset with me. So we're just going to stay on here. All right, let's see. I might use my Delta miles to fly to Canada, bring Bobbynic to the bar, and I'll wingman for you, sir. There you go.
Hey, hell yeah.
Hey, ladies,
yeah.
let's have a shot in a beer with Bobbynic over here. Let's come on. Hey,
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's do this.
Get you some of that lovin's. Very good. All right, y'all. Let's see. See if I can get some shit to load up. All right. Check it out. Like I said, if you have a chance, please go out to type in BF Bobby Fran. You'll see the Armchair Comic. If you can go subscribe to that, it's ad free. You'll see episodes of the Sports Heads. You'll see Coffee with BF and Stormy, the new hit podcast sensation. And you'll see other videos of when I get comment and whatnot. When I shout out Bob Levy and I mess with him. And we have a good old time with Bob. I know Beer has fun with the shows with Bob Levy too. We all love Bob Levy.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. And normally we'll do this on Mondays, but check out Coffee Pod with BF and Stormy, 9 a.m. this Tuesday, like I said, because unfortunately I've had a death in the family, so I won't be able to make Monday. But normally we like to start off the week Monday with your kind of podcast primer. We're going to get together, we're going to drink some coffee, and we're going to talk about what everybody's talking about on all these shows. Like I said, I think we have about 15 shows or so, right, Stormy, that we naturally watch. It's not like we made up and we said, well, what shows do we think people would be interested in? This is simply just getting together and just having coffee like we normally will with anybody and just talk about these shows that we do, but doing it in kind of a public format and getting together with people on Monday and seeing what everybody's up to that time of the day. And the first two shows have got a great reaction, and I'm happy to have Stormy on and to put her name on the show because we're going to have a lot of fun together doing that, I think. Right?
Fun. Yeah.
So no blind golf reports. Nope. I don't have no Dorf on golf reports there, Steven. I ain't got nothing for you, bro. Sorry. Let's Stormy, I think Dad needs a backdrop. Oh.
He made
Well, kind of, yeah, he did.
Scott's going to get, yeah, he did. Scott's going to get in the green screen game. What do you think, Scott? Scott is saying you need a
green
gotta get
screen,
in
and you can get pictures of all your
Yeah.
items and change them on the green screen.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you get in this. I know Scott probably like me. You're suddenly, all of a sudden, you realize, hey, I'm podcasting regularly. Now I got to think about my equipment game and all. So yeah, maybe something you have to consider down the road. But it's nothing you go into
especially
thinking.
whenever.
Go ahead.
And I am super behind on technology. I had never video called or nothing until this show, until TBG.
Hell, I just figured out.
That was the first time I was ever video called.
I just figured out caller ID. Hell, let's see. Nah, bro, but I'm glad you're with us, and I know like Stormy. Look at Stormy stepped up her game. Look at this. He's got the same backdrop I do. Look at this stuff. So got the nice, very good. I like. Hey, I'm jealous of that microphone light. I got a microphone, but it don't light up like that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ain't that pretty? Got like a cough button and everything.
That's beautiful.
I think, what is that branded out? I was looking them up online. What is that? Blue something or another?
What is a V? Vivitar.
Okay.
Vivitar?
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Vivitar. I thought that used to be a camera.
I'm reading it.
That's cool. I like the light on it. Very cool.
So
that's cool. I like to see everybody stepping up their gear game. So yeah, Stormy is always kicking out the professional graphics. She's stepping up her gear game. So now she's going to have the ability to throw her own graphics back there. Let's see what Scott's got going on technology wise. Let's check in with
Breaker 19.
It's radio.
Oh yeah, boy. I like him. Come on, good buddy. Come on back here, boy. I tell you what. I grew up on CB, boy. My handle used to be the Bubblegum Kid because I was a kid. There, Scott. I was the bubblegum kid because I had my mouth full of gum all the time. So I was a man. He got me into this universe. You're right, Beard. Don't we love Bob? He got us. Yes, dude. He is so gracious and generous to us, and he lets us laugh with him and joke with him and make him part of the joke, and we are part of the joke. It's just great all the way around. We talk about it all the time. He is so generous with us like that. Animal vids work here. Let's see. Are UBF and Stormy annoyed with me for posting too much on the Sports Head group because I'm limited to post one a day? Well, I will say this, Steven. What we like about the Sports Head group, if you notice, bro, is that we promote not only our podcast but our friends' podcast. So all that we ask is that we not overpost, so the stuff that we're posting for people to see gets pushed down. So if you have stuff to send to me about sports related or Andrew, if you could direct it to Messenger like that, that would be preferable, bro, because we really like to try to keep the feed podcast related. And if you notice today, I was throwing mad links in there for all of our comedian friends about their shows and all, bro. So that's really the only thing. So if you could keep it podcast related and you want to share things about what Zen's doing or whoever, we would appreciate that. And any personal ones, just send to us. Scott posts crude curse words on my Facebook. You got to get some filters going there, bro. My handle used to be Dirt Bike Rider Jr. I like that one, bro. I like that. Yeah, bro. Because it was that simple back in those days. Like my mother really got into CB radio, Citizen Band Radio, and she was I can't remember her handle. Christ. Lady Tenderlove or some shit. I don't know. Something gross. It's kind of gross looking back on it now. But I used to always have gum in my mouth. So they hey, Bob, you're obviously the bubblegum kid. So that was my CB radio handle. It was that simple. It was like, whatever you are. I guess if you're an asshole, I'm like, I'm an asshole. Or, so, let's see. Dirt Bike Rider Jr. All right. That's cool, bro.
I got to get out of this chair, bro. I'm sore as mofo.
Go lay down.
Are you heading out of this?
No, I'm just saying I might have to turn my camera off a minute.
Okay, well, we'll try to hang out for a minute because we're all having fun here, bro. So you go do what you got to do, and we'll see if we can hang around long for you to get back. All right? All right. CB is the shitter or the shit? Yes, it is the shit. CB radio was great back in the day because that was before the internet, you used to play around on the CB radios and used to talk to the truckers like 10-4, man.
Yeah, my cousin used them to mess with truckers.
Yes. I used to hear truckers fighting on them when I was younger, Scott. And there was a few times where before the days of cell phones, we broke down in my mother's car and my mother had mobile CB radios and we actually got help to us. back in the days of CB radio. So that's something that was good for back in those days. Yeah, my mother was a big CB radio person for whatever reason. She got into it.
There's like horror movies wrote about and that there is about truck CB radios and then messing with truckers. I can't think of the name of them now.
Oh yeah, where the truckers
tracking them down.
Yeah, 'cause I used to hear serious fights on Channel 19. Channel 19 was the trucker channel, and you would hear
Breaker 19.
Come on, Breaker 19 on there. Come on back, trucker, talk to Teddy Bear. That's right. That's how it used to go. And the truckers, if you wanted some entertainment, you put Channel 19 on a CB radio, and you would hear those truckers all around the area talking. Yeah, motherfucker. Well, let's meet up somewhere. Then you son of a bitch. Goddamn, I'll tell you what. Yeah, like you would hear some shit on there.
She was gonna leave at 8:30. So
let's see. I'm gonna mute Andrew now since he's gonna. I don't want to talk over the show.
My cousin would act like a woman and call truckers in. Disappointed.
Yeah.
Been a truck stop. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
He'd call the truckers in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that was like before the internet. And I know my father-in-law is into ham radio. Now that literally gets all over the world. Now I've never jumped on a ham radio, but he has the big thing, and his big thing used to be when you would communicate with the furthest person away, they would send postcards to each other with their handles on them to kind of verify that they made this communication, that their signal made it to that part of the world. So ham radio was like kind of like the OG internet, to where if you didn't know what was going on in any part of the world, he had the ham radio on the rotor in the backyard. So that's cool. We're talking about old technology here tonight. We're not going to say what time it is because it pisses Sam Adams off. It pisses beer off. Steven, I'm banning you from asking bitchy questions. That's okay. We can do a little customer service while we're here, beer. It's okay, bro. We like to take everything right head on. Hot pants. Was that mom's or yours, Kathy? I don't know. So my sister was in it too. We all had one. I thought she was Lady Tenderlove or some shit. Hot pants might be Kathy's. She's gonna have to verify that. He says, "Cool, I got you, brother." Thanks, Steven. Yeah, bro. We don't mind you on there. And if any limit's been put on, we're just kind of letting you know what we try to do it on. Andrew has mandatory masturbation. Oh shit. It's strictly business. Yeah, I got to get him off the air so he can have some release there, beer. There we go.
I think technically that limits on everybody for posting, not just Steven. Like that would be for anybody that's in the group, not just Steven. Can't do that.
Okay, that's good. That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah, we love Steven. We love Steven in the chat and all. But yeah, so I think we all. Froze up again. I think we all kind of understand each other now, and we're all family. Thank you. That was Mommy's handle with hot pants. Ew, see, I'm even really grossed out in retrospect. Either one. I know she had that other one for a while though too. Let's see. I don't know. That's Mommy had.
And much worse. Hot pants, really. I mean, could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. Had a bass. There we go. See, Jerry, I knew he had to be in that range. Yeah, and Jerry, she had the nice the Pace microphones. Wow, it's funny how it all comes back to me, bro. She had these nice bass microphones that look like the old telephones that you talked into. I mean, she was deep into the game. And you remember that stuff, Scott?
Yeah.
All those CBs and bass microphones. That was like the OG internet for real.
I'd sit out in Mom's car.
Go ahead,
listen to truckers. I'd sit out in my mom's car and listen to truckers.
I remember my brother calling. He used to have what was called a scanner, and it would like pick up all the police, the fire department, all kinds of stuff. And then one day we were sitting there listening, and the cops dispatched cops to our house. So we were like, oh shit, they're coming here.
Got a little heads up.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was for, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's funny that you caught that. But yeah, I know. Shout out to my sister Kathy. She's in the chat. She's a big scanner app person and tends to concentrate on the goings on in Baltimore City. I don't think she needs to be on there quite as much as she is, but I know she's a scanner. But yeah, I have that too. They have scanner apps on your phone where you can listen to certain jurisdictions from like all over the country now, probably all over the world. And yes, we got that one. The handle. the bass from 77 to 82. Yeah, that was probably the sweet spot right there, Jerry, of the CB radio days, wasn't it? And then with 40 channels, look at this, he says, yes, oh my God, 40 channels was like a new world, wasn't it? Yeah, 40 channels, we're not going to believe this shit. Scott knows. I can tell that laugh Scott knows.
So,
CQ
I was
cards.
thinking Stormy don't know what the hell we're talking about.
No, I was trying to say, whenever I was little, there was one in like the top of Grandpa's or Grandma's truck. Like,
yeah, we've always had one around.
I remember Grandma going, "Sit down. There's cops coming. They're coming by." I'm like,
because that's what they did. They say there's a bear in the woods, which means that there's a cop in the trees shooting radar, right? A picture taker, right? Remember that one, Scott?
Yeah, I don't remember all the code words, but you'd get a little communication where the cops were.
Yeah.
Bro, they're all coming back to me. Yeah, they said, come on back here. Come on. Yeah, there's a bear in the woods. There's a bear in the woods taking pictures. And that meant that there was a cop in the trees shooting radar. It's like there's a bear in the woods taking pictures. So you kind of, it's funny how all that shit comes back to me. Jerry knows about the postcards. Let's see.
I would have never remembered that if we weren't talking
Seek your
about
CQ. Yeah, it's funny, and this is a great conversation we've fallen into because I haven't thought about or talked about radios for a long time. Best joke on CB was when going through tolls, you scream help in a high-pitched voice.
Oh, no.
So many good times. Help!
Oh, my God.
That's funny. Yeah, but Scott, you're right. For entertainment on any given night, you would just put on Channel 19 and just hear them truckers talking bullshit to each other about where they were going, what they're hauling, where they've been, where the police are, and sometimes it would turn.
You never knew what you'd hear.
Yes, it would turn into fights. It would turn into sexy hookups. Like you would hear all kind of crazy shit. It was right.
That's the ones I remember listening for. Whenever there'd be a woman. Yeah, I'd always listen for when there'd be a woman. I'd be excited because then I'd be able to listen to how all the guys how they all work
hell
the
yeah,
mojo.
Yeah, that's like throwing meat into a lion's den or something. Like a woman on a CB.
I can listen to them.
Where you at, girl? What lot you gonna be lizarding on? Let's see. When traveling with a group on CB.
I still remember Honeycomb.
Remember Honeycomb?
Yeah, she was a popular one on the radio whenever I was listening.
Wow. She must have made an impression on you, bro.
It turned out to be one of my friend's mom.
She's on.
Yeah, it turned out to be one of my friend's mom, and after I'd been listening to her for years, calling in truckers.
So you didn't even like. So whenever you went over his house, you always asked for cornflakes, right? Don't even ask for honeycomb. Like, don't ixnay on the honeycomb. No. Wheaties, cornflakes, please. Anything but honeycomb. Yes, corn. Let's see. Chat really falling apart now. If you have drinks or weed, hit them down. Say fuck it. Oh, Sam. Let's see. BF, does your sister want to podcast as well? I'll start a show with her. Hey, man. Well, we're all in the same family. We all have that same wit, bro. You know, I got a couple degrees of separation from that, you know. I don't leave the house either, Scott. There you go. My sister's there with you. CQ was ham radio. Yeah. Okay. Yes, and used to have to you used to have this check your what was the we used to have meat or something. You couldn't have too much feedback or something.
Squelch or something like that. Squelch or something.
Right, squelch was the adjustment in your pitch. Like you could make it sound like Mickey Mouse every now and then, but you used to have to check the RF, the gain or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, but I remember couldn't have your signal be too hot. If you never got to fuck around with a CB, your life sucked. And I agree. I got into tons of trouble with a CB. I'll tell you my trouble, Sam. I got chased off the air one night. One night when they started doing lottery drawings on TV, I was like about maybe 10 or something, and I called myself Predicto, and I went out there and did the 3-digit lottery number, and all of a sudden somebody come back and checked me, and they were like, hello, this is the FCC. You can't be on here doing this shit. And don't you know, my little white ass ran off the air quick as shit.
Oh,
puckered my ass and turned that thing off and hope my mother never got any information about that shit. And then I got a little older, and I said, that was probably just some asshole lying like me that chased me back.
Yeah.
And my sister talking about those. So that's my little adventure with the CB radio. That's about all the worst I did. Let's see. Steven says, in those days, my pop and ma had CBs, and my pop's handle was Big Bull, and my mom's was the Mama Bull and the Baby Bull. All right. I like that, Steven. Got all the bull family indeed. All right. DX was the long distance shooting skip with linear. Look, you getting all technical on us, bro. Look at you. Getting all technical on us. Let's see. With your hijinks. Let's see. Radio check. That's right. Oh, RF gain. That's it. That's it, bro. Thank you. Radio checks for that RF game. Your SWR. See, there you go, Jerry. Thank you, bro. The SWR. Oh, my mother was paranoid. You got to do the SWR check because if it feeds back, it'll burn up my unit or some shit like that.
I don't remember that.
You remember that too? Ain't that some shit?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that? Steven remembers Squelch. I do remember Squelch, where it would eventually would just take your voice out. Shout out to the 5 people still hanging out with us. If you went over to Replayables and there's nothing going on, come on back. Let's see. Steven says, yes, Scott. And Sam says, CB wasn't traceable at the time. That's right. It was just a raw-ass signal. Probably
there were some truck drivers that made me scared shitless stuff that was going to come get me, though.
That was the whole thing, bro, because they used to play head games on those radios, and those truckers were like such manly men, and you picture them driving around the country. You're like, oh, these son of bitches know everything. They know where I'm at, too. They're gonna come whip my ass, for real. That's why I puckered my ass and got off the air real quick when that person came on acting like they were the FCC. It might have been for all I knew.
Oh, gosh.
Now say that time, Bobby. It's been long enough. Oh, okay, now it's been long enough. Okay, bro. Well, I just wanted to stay here for y'all. I do have a couple. Let's see what I got. A couple more for you. I got one more video with you. Let's check it. Andrew, you still there, bro?
He is muted.
Okay.
I don't have him. Let's see. I'll unmute him. You there, bro?
Yeah.
We're about to wrap up the show. All right, I'm going to show the last video. Did you have a good show tonight, bro?
Yep.
All right, man. That's cool.
You
got to say, all right, you're on your way. Where I'll stall a little bit for you, and this time I'm going to say, thanks for beer for joining us and hanging out and having a good time with us tonight. We hope you come back every week.
Adult beverage.
That one must have been 2 out of 3 falls. Yeah, right. Adult beverage. All right now. So let's see. I got one more video for you, and then we're going to wrap it up. You can catch out TGB tomorrow at 6:05, the Unplugged edition. Check out all the people. I take the weekend off, and I will catch you again. I'll see you Monday, TGB at 8:05, and then the next day I'll see you after that. We'll do Coffee With on Tuesday at 9 a.m., and I'll see you on Rob Saul Tuesday night at 8:30. So right now, here's the clip of the week. And Andrew, I hope if you get back to see this, and if not, tough shit. Okay. I want to show you this video. This video is about achieving your goals. So I want everybody to inspire everybody to achieve their goals, and I'll leave you with this bit of inspiration for the night. Here we go. Looking at a little boxer on the wall, and so he's working toward his goal. Dreaming of boxing. Did you see what he ended up being? He ended up being the ring card girl. So look, he's dreaming of boxing. There you go. All right, folks. We hope you had fun tonight. You back, Andrew? You still dark screen? There you go. Okay, well, shout out to the 3 people that hung out. All right, well, say goodnight to everybody, Andrew, as I read these last couple comments. All right, so much for that. All right, let's see. I want to say, when's my guest spot on the show? As soon as I get my internet better there, Beer. We'll get together, bro. Appreciate you being here, having fun, and your comments. Beer does rule. Thank you. I would not be opposed to having any of you on who would like to come on. So let's keep talking about that. You too, Stephen Bull. You carry the chats. He sure does. We love Stephen. Tough shit, Andrew. Jerry says, Wi-Fi underwater here. Discontinue in 2 minutes. All right. Thanks for joining us, Jerry. We're going to wrap this son of a bitch up on a Friday night. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's working now. Good night, everybody. Beer says. Good night, bro. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you here again every week.
Oh, Andrew, you're just in time for the end of the show.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
Better late than never.
Better late than never, Andrew. So for everybody in the chat family, Stephen Bull, my sister Kathy, our newest friend, Sam, who's been before, but he stayed a long time tonight, Jerry, everybody, my lost interest who's not with us tonight, and anybody, JT, and anybody I might not have mentioned, we appreciate you being here tonight, spending your time with us. This was episode 33 of the Sports Heads. For Andrew, for Stormy, for Scott, for my boy Bobbynic, I'm BF. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and we'll see you next time we see you. Peace out. We're out of here. Bye, everybody.
Peace.
Peace out.